Hey, what's going on everybody? Elliot Abel. It's been a while since I've updated on the Bearhawk 5 progress. It's been too long. I've been working for work, and also I bought another toy, and obviously been working on the Bearhawk quite a bit. It's coming along. Let's get into it. A little update on where I'm at and what's going on to go forward. All right, this is what caused me about a 3-month hiatus. We bought a Skymaster to fly back and forth to work every weekend, and that was a little project. Nothing's as easy as it says it is, and as you all know that, this one's been sitting for about 3 years, so it took me actually about almost 3 months of off and on work to get it to where I feel really good about it. We've put, since May, I think we've put almost 80 hours on it. So we're flying a lot in this. So that's what's caused a little bit of delay on getting the Bearhawk further progress. So it's a fun airplane, but it's no Bearhawk. And of course, we still have the 170, which we're always gonna keep that. That's just a gorgeous, fun airplane. Turn a key and go. That's just a awesome little 4-seater, stock, 145 horsepower, nothing to it, A model. We fly it, well, last year I think we only flew it 35, 40, 45, something like that hours, so it got a little neglected, but been working quite a bit on other airplanes, so let's get back into the Bearhawk update. All right, as most of you know, this is a Bearhawk 5. I've had the kit, quick build kit, almost 2 years now. It's come a long way. The fabric is all done, all under silver, including the flight controls, stabs, everything's done. All the fabric's done, ready for paint. We've got bob tail wheel, Bearhawk tail wheel. I think that everyone's had pretty good luck with that, so we're going with that. I just got a little weight in here for the engine since the wings aren't on. Wasn't too worried about it, but I need to get that stuff out of the way anyway. So interior, haven't quite figured out what we're gonna do, but we've got the seats gonna be started here soon. It's maybe a little dark in here. So the seats, they're ready to get upholstered, foam upholstered. Got both, actually all 3 autopilot servers are installed. Here's obviously the pitch one. I've got a yaw damp servo. Let me go back there and show you that. I don't know if you can see that back there. Yaw damp servo's back there. ELT's mounted, remote comm is mounted. Got a bunch of wires ran for that. So back to the front here. Fuel selector obviously it's been installed. We've really got most of the wiring. It's close, not most. I'd say half, honestly. It's kind of just hanging right now, marked, ready to go. I've got Grove brakes in here with ABI discs, calipers. If you look up here, we're going with EarthX lithium batteries, dual batteries. It'll be, since we are going fly EFII, I know you're thinking that's not the right fuel selector. We'll get to that some other time. I'll tell you more about that, but we are doing fly EFII, electronic fuel injection, electronic ignition. I know a lot of people are pretty happy with that, so I did want to go with dual batteries. We're gonna have dual alternators, dual buses for that. The panel, I just drew it up and I wanted to fit it. I got to move a few things around a little bit, but it is gonna be G5 fly EFII, G3X, of course another G3X, 650 comm and a GFC autopilot. I know some of you are wondering, why would I go with a ridiculous panel? for a bush plane? Well, my wife and I travel a lot. I mean, you see the airplanes, the Skymaster we travel a lot in, but I want to go places in this. Not only backcountry, land in the middle of nowhere, but I also want to travel pretty fast. That's why we bought the Bearhawk. You know, the stall speed to top speed, the range is amazing. That's why we bought it. So we're going to be traveling, and we're both obviously instrument rated. Now we're not going to go down to 200.5. You know, I don't fly single engine IFR at night. I don't fly single engine at night anymore. I've had too many engine failures, hence the 337. But we want to make it capable, and this Garmin stuff is awesome. So that's the real reason we're going with Garmin. With the full IFR is we will be using it. So recently what I did, well, in the last few months, the cowling, the boot cowl, the cowling, this edge has got to get rolled a little bit to smooth it out. Still, we just finished up the windshield, and we fiberglassed all the little skirt, and I just pulled it off like literally minutes ago. I'll have to show you that. But that went really well. So this engine is not the engine I'll be using. I actually have to go pack it up here tomorrow and ship it. I sold this 540 because Mike and Bob are building me a pretty awesome parallel valve 540. You know, it'll be 300 horse, most probably 290 to 300 horse. It'll have 10-to-1 compression, cam, cold air induction, electronic fuel injection ignition like I talked about. What else? Yeah, it's air cold air actually. I think they've had really good luck with it. It's more of the sump they use, and the air induction air is what really shines. So we're looking forward to that. They're building that. I'm hoping by the end of the year they'll have that ready and we can bolt this back on. So up front here, whirlwind, because Hartzell was I don't know. Hartzell kind of is frustrating to me. They not only Hartzell propeller, Hartzell governors, just everything they make now. They've jacked up the prices so much, and I was just a little PO'd about it. Talked to Whirlwind, great prop. Talked to a few air show guys about this. They pull hard. I mean, they're down there hovering in it with this prop, and so it's going to pull pretty good. We'll see. We'll do some pull test when it comes time to flying it. Yeah, back at the cowl here, nothing's really cut out. No intake, no cowl flaps yet. That's coming later once we get the engine. So gear, it's on gear, obviously. Brakes, I just need bolted up. Yeah, it's looking really good. I didn't know if any of you knew, we do have skylights on the side, the two sides. Melanie insisted on that, which is probably a good thing. It'll be nice to have those. Still got to do that interior pieces to hold the windshield in. That's next today. But overall, it's coming along really well. All right, let's get into it about the wings. A good friend of mine, Dale Barkley, helped me with the wings. Got those pretty much done. Other than paint, obviously. The fitted the ailerons, flaps. Of course, they're done under silver. So currently, working on the wingtips. I bought the aftermarket carbon fiber wingtips, and they're just a little wavy. I noticed, actually a lot wavy. And I just thought, you know what? Let's get some micro, some lightweight filler. Let's fill it in. So I still got to sand this a lot, smooth it out, but I want to make it look good without too much weight, and I think that's what micro is going to give me. Landing lights going in here, one on each wing. Got a taxi light in the nose bowl. Aux tanks in the mains. We've got both. We want to go places far, and we like the idea of tankering up if we need to. So yeah, these, other than the wingtips, are ready. The other one's under here, under this crap. It's on the rotisserie. Actually, both of them, the fuselage and both wings have their own individual rotisseries. So when it comes time to paint them, that's gonna make it a whole lot better. All right, so next steps. Really, we just need to finish the cowling. I got a few places I want to sand down a little bit on the cowling edges. A little bit on the windshield. Got to cut that smooth, the fairing smooth. And then, honestly, it's ready for paint at that point. I've hired a auto body guy, a friend of mine, who's got a 182 here. He's going to paint this. So we're gonna do it in increments. So first thing he wants is a fuselage. So we're gonna obviously take the engine off, gear off. It's gonna be in the rotisserie. And then we'll have to take, obviously, the interior off, and he's gonna paint that. Get that done. We've gotta get the striping and everything with the cowling laid out also during that time, but he's gonna paint the fuselage first. Then I'm gonna bring it back to the airport. Then I'm gonna give him cowling, flight controls, all that. Paint those, bring those back, and then go and do the wings, each individual wing. Just put one in, paint it, bring it back, put one in, bring it back. That's kind of the scenario we're doing. So once that gets back from paint, I'll start wiring up the avionics at that point. That's what I did in the military for 20 years, part-time. In the Air Guard was electrical and environmental stuff. So that shouldn't take long. I've done a few full panels, actually G3Xs and twin velocity, and a few other installs. So looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to have it CNC cut, etched, and that's going to look beautiful. So that's not going to take that long to do that. Yeah, I'll be waiting on the engine to get done. Bolt that up. Firewall 4 is going to take a while. I know that. That's not something that's quick and easy, you know, where you bolt the engine up and then all the accessories got to go on. Well, something doesn't fit right, so you're moving. Yeah, we're going to have to finagle some things. So that's going to be a little while. But yeah, so this is kind of the update on the Bearhawk 5. Y'all got any questions? You can go on the Bearhawk website. They should have, or I don't know if it's the forum or the website, Virgil would know, that they have all the contact info and where the location is. I'm located in Terre Haute, Indiana. So if anyone ever wanted to come by and look, got any questions, let me know. Virgil's been awesome on this build process. Mark was awesome during this build process when he owned it. They were only a phone call away. So it's only getting better. So we're really excited. This is going to be an awesome airplane. It's got to get it done. Stop messing around. Just do it. All right. That's enough for the update. We'll see y'all later.